Hey guys, welcome back to Trekyards. I'm Captain Foley.
Hello, come on, welcome.
Today we're here to talk about Picard linking in with Discovery, and you guys probably know what I'm going to say. Is it the ship? Is it the ship that we see in episode 2?
No, let's get up and I was showing the Ready Room Will Wheaton thing. It's not that. It's a small thing that I picked up, Stuart, and I was like, this is worth talking about, actually. It's a very, very small thing, but I think it's actually a clever thing. And neither of us want these shows to be linked, but from a marketing perspective, you want them to be linked because it's your two properties. They're both not at the same time, literally, but they're in production at the same time. And, you know, if one, like, you wanted TNG and Voyager to be more linked, or Voyager and the movies, but that's because we all liked that as generally good Trek. We are less keen about the storytelling in Discovery and better about Picard, but, you know what I mean, don't necessarily link them. But there's one line and one, and that, and the starting of a new storyline in Picard, which tells us so much, I think, about Discovery. So, and this is only episode 1, so we're right at the start of this journey. But the reveal that Daj and Sister are twin semi-clones of Data's neural workings, that they are sentient organic androids. We don't really know what that means exactly. If they're like, you know, Weyland Yutani with, you know, white blood. Although she has red blood, but I mean, you can simulate that too. Who knows? We don't know yet. Like, it seems weird to just say they're literally people, because if you just... At what point is a synthetic android just a person? If they're fully flesh and blood with a full... I mean, that line is pretty much pointless at that point. But Picard, having now met Daj, which is obviously more impressive than either Data or Data's fake mother, who is a looking human but functional android, goes to the doctor lady and asks, can we build you know, a sentient android, flesh and blood? And she's like, no, not for 1,000 years.
Okay.
And Discovery, they jumped over 900 years into the future, and obviously we're rounding. She's not going to say, oh, that can't be achieved for 936 years. I mean, is it, you know what I mean? To that, I think that number is totally justifiably close enough. And then if you look at the Discovery trailer, you've got this Federation logo, this man that we thought was a hologram waiting, that very much felt like the answer machine and a bit off. And we also have the Rebellion, again, these are our assertions, but I think we deconstruct that. The Rebellion side of Federation, the Starfleet side going against Federation, and these people in uniforms that resemble Federation, but more like Stalin-y, like, I'm trying to take control. So now we've linked this idea and explicitly said 1,000 years. That tells me that part of the storyline for Discovery Season 3 in the future will be this sentient race of androids, who are basically just people at this point, but stronger, smarter, get more information. That is either taken on the Federation, or that's who the leaders are, or those are the remnants, or boom. What do you think? And did you catch this?
No, I didn't, but that's goddamn genius. Because we know the Discovery happens like 9 years before TOS. TOS is about 80 years till TNG.
Well, the trailer says 930 years in the future since...
Yeah, well, I know, but like it's a good average. Wow. And yeah, that guy does look artificial and weird. So maybe the synths got, you know, control of the Federation, took over, and now it's the human resistance that is now fighting back. Wow. You just blew my mind, man, on air.
And it was just a nice throwaway, but I mean, that's such a... They write at the same time. You can't possibly say that timeline, it's 50 years off. Oh yeah, sure. That means anything with a 950 jump in the future. And that's really interesting, actually. The idea of fully synthetic people, that would certainly create a nice paradigm. I mean, as I said earlier, that's just then people at that point, because if you can then create an android body, which is fully human, and put an android brain, but it's a human brain, it's like, that's just a person. I mean, but if they are, like, they're stronger and smarter, I mean, if you could put a human brain to a synth body, as in the organic version, what if that's the natural evolution at that point, where some of the leaders started doing that, but then, like Khan, you know, once you are given such enhanced abilities, was it enhanced ability, was it enhanced ambition? Something like that?
Yeah.
That they then want, Putin, he's trying to change the law to be in power longer. Once you have power, why leave it? And, you know, if I'm in control of the Federation, I'm Mr. President. I mean, if I'm in a synth body, I could be president for the next 100 years. And everyone's like, oh. I mean, all it takes is one guy in a synth body, not necessarily for the bad reason, but he has one sense of rule, and people are resisting the idea of being synth people, or marrying synth people, or, it feels like such a setup.
I just don't know what to add to that. I mean, I could see them tying that in. I really could. Oh, man.
Because the Federation's all but gone, they're implying, and you've set up this one criterion, and if that's the only direct connection, and now we have a synth uprising, and we've now got precedent for a reason, and, you know, the thing can fall apart, I mean, that's an okay link, because at least it's future-y, you know, and we've now, you know, head of robotics says that's possible in 1,000 years. Well, yeah, and it's even from the... Oh, actually, it links. They said they specifically hired the lady who Burnham was protecting, who works for this Federation-y style thing. They wanted to look neither gender. That was a part of the casting process. Now, if you're a synthetic person, I mean, no gender could be also a way they might want to go, because why, you know, I'm just an android, who cares, you know? And that could be another little thing. But we've got a vibe. It was something that was weird with those people. And they're so careful to show only, like, smidgets. But, you know, we dissected the trailer, and that's what I'm going to go with. And most of the Resistance people were non-humans. Maybe you can't make synthetic non-humans. Maybe that's a distinction. But the other people were humans. It kind of makes, you know, humans the bad guys, blah, blah, blah. But whatever, it's fine. So maybe that's, like, part of it, that the human side of the Federation, they took the opportunity, but the other races of, you know, the Federation, it's a big group of people. They were like, which would also Starfleet being the negative ones. Although we said Starfleet be the negative ones because they got the fleet, and then the Federation would go anti because Starfleet is predominantly human, but that's just because of budget. And, you know, it'd be weird if Voyager had like 7 of the 8 cast members are all aliens. Like, it could happen, but it'd be weird to watch and expensive, so they just didn't do that. They've got 2, and one's just got ears. Well, 3, I guess, Blana, but that's just a nose and stuff. So, or a forehead. So yeah, there you go. A subtle thing, but I think that's a legit connection.
If it's true, well, you're gonna need to get a lot of kudos for this, because that's really great, just from that one line. So, good job.
And it'd be, you know, it'd be nice that that, you know, if they said hi to you know, the writers say, oh, Trekyards, they got it. Shit. It's like as what's his name, J.R. Martin, the Game of Thrones guy. He saw that years ago on a blog, someone guessed the entire ending. It's like, you changed the ending, someone guessed it. And I don't, you know, I might forget this theory in 9 months and whatever. But it's like, hey, you know, you put out clues, someone's gonna guess it.
I don't have much to say about that, but yeah, it would be a cool little tie-in. But I don't want this to tie into Discovery, even though we know because of the ship that's coming up in episode 2 that it will. But anyway, besides that, you know, what do you guys think of this idea? I didn't have much to say because I was just processing it in my head the whole time. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you think it's a rational idea? Was it genius? Is Samuel like a god now? I don't even know. Just put your comments down below. What do you think maybe the tie-ins with Discovery are? And let us know your thoughts.
And watch our next video. We have many this week. There's a lot of little things to dissect in Picard episode 1. And we'll do the same for Picard episode 2. So tune in, lots of videos per week, lots of lives per week. Do join those to support us via Super Chats if you can, or Patreon, a great way, or the freeway. I mean, what's the freeway, Stuart? Because, you know, they're actually almost more important in a sense.
The freeway is to just hit like, subscribe, and just share the video around.
It's easy. Just do it.
Yeah. Other people that might enjoy the show.
And who knows,
Trekyards.
Who knows, in 1,000 years, the Trekyards might be self-aware and just, you know.
Oh, yeah, we're not self-aware yet, so
no. We're
getting there.
I just realized the connection also with Control, because, you know, that's another synth, AI, future. They got that to... They might mention Control as being a reason for banning AIs. Because that also destroys the universe at one point, and then undestroys the universe, so it's undone. Just realized that. 2 sentient AIs and 2 series both try and kill everyone. Great.
And not many people saw this because everybody tuned out already. But if you stayed long enough to see this part, there you go.
It's the post-outro video.
Put your comments down below about that.
We have a whole second debate post-outro that no one will watch. See you next video, guys.
That's right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.